Okay.
What was that, Anna?
Pump it up, pump it up. All right, here we go.
Smart home assistants are becoming wildly popular. By 2021, over half of American households are expected to own one of these little digital helpers.
And many people keep them in the kitchen, which is often the hub of home life. Manufacturers believe that using them in the kitchen is one of their most important applications.
We looked at models from the two biggest players in the game, the Google Nest Hub Max and the Amazon Echo Show. We pitted them against each other in 3 rounds of increasingly difficult cooking questions to find the best kitchen assistant.
Let's take a look at how we arrived at our winner in this head-to-head matchup. So in the first round, we really focused on simple, factual questions, things that you always have to look up on your phone or something when you're cooking.
A lot of math.
Yeah.
Finite answers.
We also did a lot of timers because this is a great way to use these. When you're busy cooking and your hands are dirty, you can just ask it to set a timer or multiple timers without touching anything and trying to find your timer or get your phone really dirty in the kitchen.
And you looked at both accuracy and how they were to interact with, ease of use, right?
Definitely. Alexa, how many tablespoons are in a quarter cup?
1/4 cup is 4 tablespoons.
Okay, Google, how many tablespoons in a quarter cup?
0.25 U.S. cup is equal to 4 U.S. tablespoons.
He got the answer, he did the conversion. He still wanted to say 0.25.
Not as friendly sounding as what Alexa said.
Yeah, I feel like he's like in the military.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we have to go to,
Oh, 500 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Google, convert 20 grams to ounces.
20 grams is equal to 0.705 ounce.
Alexa, convert 20 grams to ounces.
20 grams is about 0.71 ounces.
She rounded up.
Oh, interesting. Both are accurate.
They're
Personally,
both,
I'd
yeah.
rather do the rounding myself.
Yeah, I would rather have the real number and decide how accurate I want to be with it. So, slight points to Google here, but both of them were right.
All right, it's been fun chatting it all. I'm really pregnant. I'm due in 4 days. Let's make some cookies.
All right, so you're gonna put those in, and I'm gonna set some timers.
Right.
Okay, Google, set a timer for cookies for 12 minutes.
All right, a 12-minute timer called cookies. Starting now.
Alexa, set a timer for cookies for 12 minutes.
Cookies timer, 12 minutes. Starting now.
So one of the things that you can do is you can set multiple timers and check on them. You could be making a roast, you have cookies in the oven that you don't want to forget, and you're running a stand mixer for 4 minutes.
Well, holidays come to mind. I mean, holidays, dinner party.
I like that on the Google one, you can see all the timers at the same time. This one is only showing me one of the timers, so I have to ask it, Alexa, show me all my timers.
Here are your timers.
And there's 2 there. Where's the third one? Oh, there it is. Okay.
But it's a weird display, like you can't.
Yeah, this one is hanging off the side too. It's a little bit odd, but you can see them all. Oh, cookie time.
Oh.
Okay, Google, turn off the timer called cookies.
Your cookies timer is done.
Alexa, turn off the timer called cookies. Ooh, nice. One problem I ran into in testing is when I tried to add time to a timer, I had to figure out a certain way to ask it. With the Google one, I kept getting extra timers. They just kept propagating. Like it was trying to say, hey Google, add 15 minutes to the timer called roast beef.
Second timer, roast beef for 15 minutes.
There you go.
And we're starting now.
No.
It's not what you wanted. For
Not at
example,
all.
we just temped the roast beef. It's not done yet. We think it needs 15 more minutes. We just want to up the time by that. Now it starts the second timer.
Yeah.
Now they're running concurrently, so it's not like
Right.
it's 15 minutes on the end. There were 12 cookies here.
Yeah, but our camera people have been in there and getting some of them, so there's only a few left for us, which is really sad.
Only 4 each? Wow.
Yeah, right?
All right. Should we bump it up a notch?
Yes, we're going to ask more difficult questions. So these are the mid-level questions. We're going to start on the easy end. Okay, Google, what is the weight of a half cup of sugar?
Baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon equals 3 grams.
It's given all
Butter,
this other
1/2
stuff.
cup equals 1 stick equals 4 ounces equals 113 grams. Sugar,
All right,
granulated
Google.
white, 1 cup equals 7 ounces
Okay, Google,
equals 100.
stop.
Wrap it up.
Okay, Alexa, how much does a half cup of sugar weigh?
Half cup of sugars weighs about 100 grams.
That's correct. We're going to give this one to Alexa. because we got a lot too much information from Google. We just wanted the weight that we were looking for, not the weight of everything else in the pantry. Okay, Google, what is a chinois?
According to Wikipedia, a chinois is a conical sieve with an extremely fine mesh.
Alexa, what is a chinois?
China, officially the People's Republic of China,
No.
is a country in East Asia and is the
Alexa,
world's most populous
stop.
country.
Alexa, what is a chinois?
A chinois is a conical sieve with an extremely fine mesh.
Okay, so that was interesting. Clearly it was the same source because they recited the same exact words. We got the source where they got the information from Google, and here, not so much.
No.
You liked that about Google, right?
Yeah, Google will tell you where it gets the information. Some of the time when we asked Alexa questions, we got an Amazon customer said, and it would be like what Carol from Iowa says about this. And sometimes it didn't relate at all. Google Home was a little bit better at that. It was
Yeah,
telling you
and
where it got the info.
Random Amazon reviewers' comments is not a solid source of information. All right, so we are in our most difficult third and final round, and we're going to cook some salmon. We've got a bunch of questions here. Let's see how it goes. Lisa, we want to fire off the first one?
Okay, Google, what cooking oil should I use?
Coconut oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, sunflower seed oil, sesame oil, hemp seed oil, and
Okay,
more.
Google, that's enough. Alexa, what cooking oil should I use to cook salmon?
I fry the salmon in a hot pan with a bit of olive oil about 3 minutes per side so it is still pink inside, and serve this over the lentils.
It sounds like it was someone
Right.
commenting on a recipe they read and going, well, I served it with this. And it's kind of like, okay, it's not what I asked.
All right, you know what? We have canola oil in the pan. Let's move on to something else.
We have the salmon, the oil is hot.
All right, let's talk about doneness. Let's see if they can give us any help to know when our piece of salmon is going to be done.
We recommend using an instant read thermometer, but if you don't have that, or you don't know what temperature you're looking for, maybe we can ask them. Okay, Google, how do I know when salmon is fully cooked?
On the website thewildsalmonco.com, they say, salmon will change from translucent to opaque as it cooks. After 6 to 8 minutes of cooking, check for doneness by taking a sharp knife to peek into the thickest part. If the meat is beginning to flake, but still has a little translucency in the middle, it is done.
Not bad. Would have preferred a temperature, but those are not bad visual cues.
Yeah.
Alexa, how do I know when salmon is done?
Salmon is considered safe to eat when it has reached an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit.
Straightforward, no source, and honestly, we've done this test, and if you cook wild salmon past 120 or farmed salmon past 125, you're getting into a seriously dried out salmon territory, so 145 is a little bit high.
Hey Google, what temperature does America's Test Kitchen say to cook salmon to?
According to America's Test Kitchen, to avoid overcooking the salmon, you should cook to about 125 degrees F.
Good boy.
Well done. So in the end, if you're wondering which one we preferred, it was really close. We felt like Alexa was a little easier to talk to. Google, we felt like it was a little more accurate. We loved getting the sources every time. We favored Google slightly for that reason. But again, these are evolving so fast. Things are changing. So at this moment, we gave Google the slight edge, but we recommend both of them.
So for more information on both of these products, check out the link below.
Make sure to ask us your smart home assistant questions in the comments and hit that subscribe button.